Hey COV, my name is David Fiori. Some of you know me as the guy that dresses nice. And I was asked to give my testimony this week, so figured I'd come outside. It's a beautiful evening, and I'll dive right in. So I'm originally from Philadelphia. I was raised in a Christian home there, and I came out here to California for college at Santa Clara. I graduated last year, and I think that's really where my testimony starts. My first year of college, I got involved in core, I got involved in AGO, and I found a great church, but I was also kind of living a double life. A lot of sin that I suppose maybe is typical for young men in college to indulge in, but it really wasn't compatible with my life as a Christian, and so I kept it secret and I hid it from my friends and my family and my brothers in AGO. It got worse, and after my first year, I started to have a lot of even doubts about God and whether he was even real. And it came to the point where I just recognized that I couldn't continue to live this double life, hiding my sin but indulging in it so much, and then also trying to look like a great young Christian guy. I remembered a time I knew I had to either abandon my faith or try to die to my sin. And I remembered a time in high school when I did abandon my faith. And it lasted 10 minutes. And in the course of those 10 minutes, I arrived at complete nihilism and the reality that without a creator, there's no reason for creation. There's no reason to exist if there is no God. And if there is a God, then he's the God that came and died for us and rose from the dead and defeated death. And so I knew that that kind of atheism that I was sort of being drawn to was untenable. And so I just made that decision one day to try to die to my sin, and I cut myself off from a lot of the things that were drawing me into the indulgences of sin. And at the same time, God just started working. He brought Sarah into my life, my beautiful girlfriend, who I've been with now for 2.5 years. And he's just done amazing things through her. She's just so strong in ways that I'm weak, and she just is such a beautiful compliment to me that God obviously put in place. And shortly after that decision as well, Tim came and spoke at Core, and this is before I was coming to COV, and he gave a talk on Luke 14:26, where Jesus says, "He who does not hate his mother and his father, his brother and his sister, his wife and his children cannot be my disciple." And that just walloped me, because I knew that I didn't hate my family and my friends at all, and I didn't love Christ even nearly as much as I loved them. And I think that was really the catalyst for me understanding the gospel, and that I can't love Christ enough. I can't be pure, I can't be perfect, but Christ loved me enough that I don't have to worry about that. Christ died the death that I deserve for my sin, so that I don't have to worry about any of that, and I can just rest in his arms. And wow, what an amazing thing. After that, I started coming to COV to hear Tim speak occasionally, but I was still also going to my other church. And eventually I really felt God calling me to come to COV. And it was a year ago that I started coming full-time to COV as my only church. And it's just been an awesome year. I've connected so much more with the people from Core and AGO that are involved at COV. And I also have tried to expand and be part of the men's group. And they've just been such a blessing to me. And like, we give each other homework assignments every week. The people here at COV just take their faith seriously. That's just such a blessing of a place to be, especially, I think, coming from just a long history of churches that focus so much on theology, but not on how to actually put things into practice. So I really think that that's my testimony of how COV has been, how God has used COV in my life. Yeah, so I'm just so grateful for you guys, and I love you, and I really miss seeing you all in person, but I hope that will be able to happen again soon. I love you guys. Hope to see you on the Zoom call at the very least. Bye.